what happened? So I just left the shop and I paid a whopping $70. We are on our way to the repair shop to get at least a diagnostic done, maybe some work done. We don't know yet. It's just past 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. I just woke up. I tried to clean up the front of my van a little bit. The passenger seat, the passenger front compartment here has turned a little bit into a very messy environment over time to just drop things off quickly. But if they want to work on the engine many times, and I don't know for what exactly they will need to do this, they might need to remove this, I don't want to say this cup holder, but it's a entire thing. And if they want to remove that, then obviously everything here front needs to be cleaned out so they can access it, but also so that they can do their work. We're hoping to get some form of positive news out of this. I did not go yesterday to get this checked out as I had planned. Yesterday turns out was a day where I was sick all day. Was probably something I cooked the day before. I had some eggs around and they may have hung around for a day longer than they should have. So now we are back to normal. I didn't even move the van for the last couple of days. I don't like to do this. I don't like to sleep in the spot where I keep the van during the day. Simply because it's a question of attracting attention. Right? You never want to hang out in the same spot where you're sleeping when it comes to van life, stealth camping, and overall keeping a low profile. Well, I'm pretty sure that my neighbors are not particularly thrilled about the van being parked where it's parked when it's just parked there when I'm working. They'll have to get over that. It's public parking. But they don't necessarily have to put up with me sleeping there as well. You don't want to get that knock. So usually I have multiple locations where I stop for sleeping. One challenge for the sleeping schedule is that I work nights. So I get home at 4 or 5 in the morning. And then wherever I take the van is essentially from 5 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. Sometimes later. I mean, I try to move because I don't even want to hang out in the same spot where I sleep, right? So I really have 3 locations. I have the spot where I park the van when I'm working. I have the spot where I sleep in the van. And then I have the spot where I hang out, do things in and around the van or things like that. So the van really needs to be moved multiple times in the day. But that's so staying in the same spot, sleeping there because I didn't want to move the van at all. Not good. Whatever the problem is, I don't want to make it worse by putting mileage on it. If it's moving parts and they rub against each other, the more they rub against each other, the worse it's gonna get. Right? Now sometimes when something is damaged already, perhaps it doesn't matter anymore, and perhaps it does. And here comes the car repair shop again. Not a happy camper. Let's see how busy it looks in there. Oh, they might have a spot open. Let's pull already in. No, oldie, huh? Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so we have to wait for the center bay to open up, because the lift on the left can't lift up my car, my van. It's too heavy. So yeah, let's wait around a few minutes. Okay, just coming out of the shop. All right. So the regular noise is gone. Oh, the other noise is gone too. All right. All right. That's all fixed. That's all fixed. All right, so what happened? Apparently, it had to do with the exhaust. They didn't tell me exactly how or what. I don't know if the water splashing knocked something loose, or the water got in somewhere. You know, that bigger noise from the engine. The guy immediately said exhaust. The crunching noise from the back. Well, the guy said if it got knocked loose, then that would probably be rattling around. Whatever that means. So that could, I guess if the exhaust is multiple pieces and one came loose, then it keeps grinding inside of the other. So that may have been the one. Grinding noise in the back. Now what I don't know is why that was only happening when I put the vehicle in gear and not in neutral or in park. I don't know. But $70, problems fixed. Wow. I can't believe this. It's just like a stone falling off my chest. The weight, you have no idea. I was imagining all kinds of expensive builds. Something so simple, giving me so much of a hard time. That's amazing. That is amazing. And the guy only like squeezed me in. He didn't actually want to do any work actually. He said he's busy, he got no time. Maybe short staffed too, so you know, whatever. But yeah, he didn't actually want to do any work, but he squeezed me in anyway. $70. It's just like the other thing with what I had the last time for $20. The engine sign coming on, right? What was that about? Blown fuse. What was that again? See, I don't even remember. Alrighty. Alrighty. Life can move forward now. Alright, so from the comment section, one person guessed it correctly of what the issue might be. Dog1Dog223 guessed correctly that it is the exhaust system. Something got knocked loose, started rattling, and it was the cause for the noise on the engine. So congratulations, Dog1Dog223. Big shout out. So you got that right. Yeah, so a big burden off my chest. The damage in the end, minimal. You know, it didn't really need parts, just needed maybe a clamp and a screw put everything back, and of course the labor, whatever, but I guess not everything that seems like the end has to be the end. Is there a lesson in that? We shouldn't be painting gloom and doom for everything immediately. Be optimistic. Then again, if you're too optimistic, then you might either miss signs or you get huge disappointments. I don't know, maybe it's a way of life, right? It's like some people, they just see doom and gloom, and they get a positive surprise if things don't turn out as bad. But a lot of people might see only, it's like, it's not gonna be that bad, can't be that bad, right? It's like, well, don't worry about it, and then it keeps hitting them with, the big bills. It's like, oh damn, this is killing me, right? Why does life hate me? I would think the best way of living is somewhere in between those two extremes, right? But I don't think there's anything wrong with being concerned, and at a minimum to have things checked out ASAP, because the sooner you know, the sooner you have the ability to make decisions and take action. And I waited almost a week, and for almost a week this was bothering me. I could have done this on Monday. I mean, this Monday was only 3 days ago, so, but yeah, it's done. The exhaust, and we are happy. We're very happy. We can move on with life. So otherwise, it's a rainy day. Another one. It's what is today? Thursday. We have a few more rainy days coming up. I think Sunday to Wednesday are supposed to be nice in the current weather forecast, whatever that means. Which could be good if it actually is. I think Tuesday or Wednesday is even supposed to be like 80 degrees during the day, so that's kind of nice. It's a nice warm day. I do have a roof project coming up, and there were 2 things that I have ordered that both have arrived at the post office. I should be picking both of them up tomorrow. It's already past 4, almost 5 o'clock, maybe past 5 already. So the post office is closed by now. So I'll pick that up tomorrow, and then I can get my supplies ready for the roof projects that I still have coming up, which I definitely want to knock out while it's still kind of warm and dry. You don't want to do this when it gets cold. Nobody wants to do anything when it gets cold. So I need to get this done, out of the way, be accomplished. But also, like, the supplies right now, they're just hanging around the van or around my storage unit. Those supplies need to go in their respective places, so they are no longer in my way. Anyway, happy ending. One more time. Let's hope it keeps on going like this. Always happy endings, nothing too major, and we'll be happy and moving forward. I wish you all a great day. Do your best. Don't give up. Sunny days are just around the corner. Peace out.